We're here today on the shores of the Red Sea in the lower Hijaz Mountains to visit one of the newest circuits in the Formula One calendar. It's Jeddah, home to what we all hope is going to be a thrilling Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So let's take a look at the topographical map of the Jeddah street circuit. As you can see, a number of challenging corners for the drivers to master here. We'll see just how much the teams have benefited from their time spent in practice this weekend. And like many street circuits, this track has the potential to punish drivers that get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid any safety cars today. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here today. But I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
But from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn one. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course, you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he starts from pole position, with Daniel Ricciardo slotting in alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Hamilton, Norris, Sergio Perez and Bottas, Gasly, Sainz, the Rainmaster and Antonio Giovinazzi, Stroll, Latifi, Kimi Raikkonen and Mick Schumacher, Mazepin, Leclerc, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty, Yuki Tsunoda and Sebastian Vettel, they've taken a grid penalty, Russell and Fernando Alonso rounds off the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
Clutch bite is good, gearbox is responding normally. Make sure to warm up the tyres and brakes. Warm the tyres and brakes throughout the lap. Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time and there are no plans for a safety car right now. smooth. Good job. We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums. Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Okay, copy that. Condition is still looking good. Okay, the DRS is stuck open. You'll have to come in so we can try and attempt to fix. Pit in for repairs. We want to pit this lap, so push now. Max is coming in for his stop. Exit now. You'll be racing as you leave the pits. Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres. DRS will be offline. There's a fault with the rear wing system. Stay out, we can work on a fix remotely. now. He's just put in the fastest lap of the race. Fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. The gap to the car behind is 2.9 seconds. This is your final lap of the race. Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
That's a spectacular victory then, and with it, the championship is secure. It's been a magnificent season, and they thoroughly deserve the cheers of the crowd here today. Anthony, tell me, what was it that helped them achieve this success?
I'd say it was down once again to good, consistent driving, nailing the corners, working to the track conditions and perfecting the team's strategies. They got all of these things right today and the results speak for themselves.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Our championship leader is still sat at the top of the standings, but their rivals have made up some solid ground today. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for Driver of the Day?
Fernando Alonso, wherever he is, whatever team he's in, when is he not just brilliant? He'll give you a performance every time, just like he's done today.
And it's another title in the bag for Red Bull. After a long and hard-fought season, they built an astonishing car this year, and the glory they'll be taking back to Milton Keynes is fully deserved. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
So that was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours. How do you feel these grid penalties are affecting the sport? Is there a hint of jealousy in seeing your teammate up there on the podium? Or are you happy for them? Your teammate is up on the podium today. This is a great thing for the team, isn't it? You left a lot of paint on the walls today. Were you struggling for grip, or did you just misjudge some corners? Appreciate your time.